obviously I have a very regimented eating style regardless. My eating style is repeat. But people say that they love their food too much, but when I hear that, I kind of think you don't eat the food that you love the food that you eat. So people think I love food too much and they keep eating the same type of food, sugary food, carbs, right?
Yeah.
But if you shift your food to something else, it's not sugary, not processed, eventually you love that thing that you eat. So you still love food, you just love a different type of food because your body adapts. So you love the food that you're eating. You don't just eat the food that you love. I'm desperate to.
It's actually intervention, basically.
I'm just saying I like eating burgers, and he goes, "You don't like eating burgers."
Isn't it hypnosis, isn't it?
But do you know what happened? So obviously, I don't know if you know, but Stacey's favourite restaurant is Wagamama. Right, the Japanese thing, innit?
Yeah.
Last week, I made her chicken ramen from scratch. Big man, I don't cook. I made
from scratch
chicken ramen, fresh chicken, herbs. I've got a chicken stock cube, water in the pot, put it in, seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Have you got the Wagamama cookbook?
I didn't use it. Because they didn't use it. She knows how to cook, and I'm there, and I just made it. I've got a recipe online, I made it from scratch, big man.
Okay. What was her review like?
Banging. She loved it. It's the best thing I've made in my life. Best thing. Sitting there drinking it afterwards like I'm big. Oh.
I was drinking food.
Yeah. I was drinking. I felt full. Okay. I ate that at like 6 o'clock. Didn't eat again.
Did you love that food? You did.
Did you love that?
It would be interesting to see, man, because obviously I felt when I switched and I started focusing on eating fat, I can't explain. Fat and salt, it does something to your brain, man. Like, it is so
tasty.
It's very tasty, but it's like, basically, it's like your brain is telling, it's like a release of dopamine, I suppose. It's like your brain is telling you, get more, this is what you need.
Yeah.
Okay. More. Bro,
yeah.
When I first switched to the high-fat, low-carb diet, and I was having steaks, I could not help but lick the plate clearly. What I mean is, if I put the plate back in the cupboard, you wouldn't realise. Bro, I just don't wash it up with my tongue.
I think I've seen you one time at a restaurant. The plate was just done, finished.
Bro, at the restaurant, I didn't pick it up and lick it. Honestly, there's some, like a 5-year-old boy, there is something in your brain that just says, this is it. This is where it's at.
Big man got £100 worth of steak on his birthday for free.
Did,
remember?
Yeah.
All because he said he wasn't cooked properly.
Yeah.
Dapper was like, yeah, we're running up, but don't worry about it. And then took them both off the bill, bro.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
That was a great day.
Can't play about steaks. So.
How big was the steak? Was it 500 grams?
Yeah, it was wham. And then you munched through most of the first one. You brought the second one. You went to take the first one, and the man was like, no. Yeah, you're just the first to bin that day. But we were just like cutting up the rest of your first steak and sharing it out.
Steaks, people care a lot about them, man, and they're expensive, right? And
it's
such good quality food, so you want to get it right.
Yeah, it's my birthday. I wanted to treat myself, so I went for the big boy steak. I wanted it medium, and it came out. It took ages. The food took ages to come out. Yeah. And then it was close. Parts of it were well done, and I was like, "Look, broski, come on, you've got." I asked for medium. It's a big difference, man. So
I'm not fussy, but when it comes to steak, kind of have to be in it because, like I said, if it was medium and like medium well or medium rare, you could part with it. But when it's like medium and well done, it's like and the thing is, if it was a cheaper steak, then I probably would have been cool with it. But because it was more, I was treating myself. The whole point is I was treating myself.
Yeah. So
because I was treating myself. And he didn't come through. It wasn't really a treat because he didn't cook it the way I wanted it to be. So that was why I was like, look, you got to change this. But I agree, even if it was cheaper.
That experience though in Birmingham, right? Because I've waited tables. I currently know how to wait tables. Whenever I deliver someone a steak, I pause. I say what it is. Well done steak or medium rare steak. Put it down. I've gone around. When I come back and I check, I'm thinking, please let them not be like, this is dead. Because it's a long thing. You gotta go back. They're not happy. So I actually have that same feeling now from that experience. Because I'm like, okay, just make sure that it's good, man.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
man. Because obviously it's
a good check back to
Literally.
Because I gave him instructions for a purpose. Right, I put my.
I gave him instructions and Big Man didn't follow them. So
basically, I asked for a steak, and this is how I want it to be cooked. It's similar to asking for, I don't know, fish and chips, and they bring me up pie and chips. It's not what I ordered. I didn't order this steak to be cooked like this.
We always have interesting experiences at restaurants, to be fair, and me with my allergies, it's been a
big fan. And do you know what? I realised? No, let me go back. Right, so I wasn't one of the two individuals that were ridiculing your allergens. It was funny to witness. I'm not gonna lie to witness. However, before we got you confirmed with diagnosis, we went out to eat all the time. And you would just order shit. Now all of a sudden we go out to eat and they go, any allergens? And my immediate thought is,
I think within the space of like a few months, I went from 0 to 100. I went from never thinking about what I'm putting in my body to basically constantly being on high alert, I would say. So when we went out to restaurants, and it's like, the manager's got to come over, they got to take the order.
That's so long when they go, I've got to get the manager to come. No, you don't, bro. If you have an allergy information, just give it to you. Here's the allergy information, sir. Right, you're making our life long, now we're going to make your life long. You look for what you want to do.
I have to say, basically, Tamar claimed that he had a peanut allergy for years. Allergic to peanuts, but he never had no test, no evidence, no proof, and you were a bit up and down with your carefulness around food, right? So we just take the piss out of him. Everywhere we go, anytime we get food, we take the piss. We'd either tell the staff that he has no allergy, he's lying, and they would be confused as hell.
Can I just check there? So one point, we were sat in a restaurant, the waitress said, does anybody have any allergies? And Tamar said, yes, I do. Jordan then said, nah, he doesn't. And the woman stopped. And Tamar would say, I'm the one that has the allergies. Like she wasn't going to get the allergy patient. Do you know what I mean? Like, Tamar saying to her, I'm allergic to peanuts. And she was like, no, he's lying. And she was like, is it?
It was a Captain
Phillips. To like snap her back.
It was a Captain Phillips moment. I looked at her and I said, I've got the allergy. Listen, but that's actually one of my favourite memories as well. It was so fun. It was so funny as well. And I was like, this is
She was
hilarious.
Confused was the word, Jordan. She didn't know what to do about it.
It's causing havoc in these people's places of work.
If you didn't do that, she would have turned around and walked off.
And walked off.
Exactly.
And not come
Your
back.
life would have been alive.
Actually, thank you for the experience because I know now what to do even better. So thank you, Jordan.
You're welcome, G.
I use my voice in restaurants, right? I can't be sitting there like, I've got allergies. It's like, no.
But I don't see any peanuts today.
The thing is, though, Tamar has some allergies and some intolerance, right? But you give him a couple of rums and he's ready for a cheese pizza. We'll still be mid-drinking.
Hang on.
We'll still be mid-drinking and Tamar be like, yo, where's that extra cheesy pizza?
I relate. My heart goes out to everyone who's allergic to cheese, but I'm not allergic to cheese. So I think I'm not allergic to cheese. If I was, that would be game over. I'm just a bit intolerant. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference.
Unless the rum's flying, then it's and then on top of it, hi Anna. He'll drop bars like, I'm about to have this pizza. Don't tell Anna. And then he'll munch a whole fucking pepperoni pizza or whatever it is.
That makes me feel real guilty, man.
Oh,
real
God.
Guilty. And actually, a topic I had for today, actually, I wanted to get your opinion on. Donna knows a little bit about it, to be honest. But is it ever ethical to ask your partner questions as they are sleep talking?
Wait, before we get into that, sound check.
Yeah, I have a quick confession to make.
1, 2, 3. Is that good enough for the edit?
Great.
Cool.
Okay, so I have a confession, right? So obviously we've been roasting Tamar for years now. about being allergic to peanuts when he's not really allergic, but he actually is allergic, right? So obviously you man now have been eating a very strict elimination diet, right?
Yeah.
A part of the reason is because I noticed that my asthma changes, right, with different foods. So because I cut a lot of food out, my diet's been stable, but I noticed that my asthma a few weeks ago was getting bad.
Okay.
Right.
Really, really.
What does that actually look like, getting bad?
So I call it asthma, but really it feels like inflammation, congestion, phlegm in my airways. When I'm breathing in, you could hear me wheezing.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew that I was short of breath. I use a peak flow to...
You just use your inhaler, didn't you?
Yes,
yeah. I heard you.
I use a peak flow to measure how, you know, what my breathing is like in that moment.
Peak flow is a little device that is the one you go sharp breath in, and it's a little scale. And if you have clear lungs, it should be higher on the scale. When
and
you
need to get peak flow. You need to get peak flow. Cool.
So mine is usually consistently around 650 when I'm fine. I've seen it at 700.
Same.
Obviously, I've only been doing this since having asthma symptoms, which started from 22, when I was 22. There have been times where it's dropped down to like 350, 400, right?
Fuck.
Bad, very bad. Percentage-wise, it's nearly 50% drop, right? But anyway, did the elimination diet. There was a dip, and I'm thinking, nah, like, this diet is supposed to be helping, supposed to be fixing me, it's getting worse. My diet hasn't changed, what's going on? I started doubting the quality of the beef that I was getting. So I don't know if you know, but Alex did the food intolerance test. I can't remember who was there, he was telling me about it, right? Not allergy, intolerance, like a sensitivity. So I did one, bro, my list was massive. My list was...
What do you mean?
Welcome him. Welcome him.
Read it out.
Welcome him to the club, bro. It's just me now, yeah? What you guys eat, it's just me that any allergens? Them two.
I'm just going to check it's still loaded while you put it out.
Yeah, go on, G.
What's the tap to things to your timing then, man, so we can timestamp.
I feel like it's getting quite warm.
I'm watching that day, so.
Oh. What time's it, John?
It's 11:40.
Cool.
So
okay, we'll be right back with this information. We're all keen to know what his profile is.
This is the thing is, people that don't know us don't know how golden this moment is. Because when Tamar come out of his list, Jordan still went lies.
Even when he had the EpiPen,
he had the pen in his bag. Lies.
I want to see the sources though. I can't have you claiming what just yet, bro. I want to see the sources because.
Do you know what? I'm actually a bit shook.
Oh, he's shook.
So yeah, it's broken down into different sections. There's red, which is high reactivity. Do you know how this actually started?
No.
I went to when my chest got bad, I went to the doctors. My peak flow dropped so much, like, you should go to the doctors if that happens. Went to the doctors, and do you know what? The doctors are just whatless, right? So, I'm not really too sure what to do. I've been there a few times. I've said, look, I've said to you a few times, I noticed a difference with food. So I've had to push.
Yeah.
Even though I've said I've noticed a difference with food, I've had to push for an allergy test. I've had to actually say, I want an allergy test. These are the things I want testing, right? I've had to actually give the doctor instructions rather than the doctor telling me what he's going to do, right?
There you go.
So he tested me for various different things. Tested for dairy, eggs. I think he tested for fish, nuts.
Okay.
Can't remember out, but there's a general allergy test as well. So they take the bloods and whatever. He came back to me and he said, I have high allergy markers, which are normal for somebody with asthma.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So I have high allergy markers. Yeah. Now, if someone told you that you had high allergy markers, what question are you going to ask?
Am I allergic to it?
What the fuck am I allergic to?
Yeah.
Right? What did he tell me? General.
What?
I'm allergic to general.
The doctor said you're allergic to general.
So the general allergy test, that's what came back. The rest were fine. General was high. So I'm allergic to general. That's the bracket that I'm working with. I can't work with that, obviously, right? So that led me to this sensitivity test, right?
Okay.
So you have high sensitivity or high reactivity, it says, moderate reactivity, and no reactivity.
Okay.
High reactivity is red. I'm just going to stick to the red list.
Cool.
The red list is wham, right? But it has food and drink, cheese, high reactivity. And then the reason why it's so big is because it's got 12, 13 different cheeses in there.
You're allergic to 13 different cheeses?
This is not allergy, this is sensitivity.
You're sensitive to 13 different cheeses?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And do you know what I was doing? I was banging cheese when, like a few weeks before, when my chest was bad.
Okay. So he's going, your brain is going, oh.
So then I'm seeing this and I'm thinking, damn, I cut out the cheese, improvement fast.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Food and drink, dairy and egg is a section, but there's no egg listed in the reactivity section. Right. So really it's just dairy.
This is still an intervention on you, by the way. Just saying that. This is all coming round.
Good man. I don't want abs that bad anymore, man. I used to.
So there's enough dairy things on here.
What's the biggest standout thing for you then?
Where's nuts on
cheeses?
Where's nuts on there?
There are actually some nuts. You said you wanted to hear sauces.
100%.
Why do you want to hear sauces out of
He's trying to claim man's king.
I've got barbecue sauce.
What?
Barbecue sauce. High reactivity. Tomato ketchup. Do you know what? When I was a kid, the smell of ketchup used to make me feel sick.
Okay.
You know the Heinz beans?
Yeah.
That sauce? Don't even bring it in the same room.
Right.
My sister used to love beans and it genuinely used to make me feel ill. I knew subconsciously the high reactivity. Yeah?
How much?
Peanut oil.
How much is this test?
It was like £40-50.
Where'd you get it from?
So I bought it from Amazon, but the actual company is Check My Body Health.
I'm gonna
check my.
Do it.
I'm gonna do one just for argument's sake, because I don't have issues eating food.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
You got bronchitis, no?
Oh, asthma. Dust.
That's what you think, my G.
No, it is dust. It is dust.
Ignorance is bliss, though. You don't want to do
because now my man said I can't eat cheese or cheese, barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, white rice and brown rice.
Did the test just say you were like human or something?
It's a Caribbean man that he can't have white rice or brown rice.
Goat.
No. You're back then. Let's go on the list.
Goat, red. I can't eat no mutton, bro.
Are they testing things that you like and that you eat? Or
nah, G, tomato sauce is on here, bro. They put goat. I don't know. They must have known. I must have put my skin colour on there or something.
You and Machete are no longer hitting up the Jamaican food store.
Oh, Machete?
Machete, bro. You and them used to love going to get curry goat, bro.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Curry goat, coleslaw, rice and peas. Can't have the rice.
To be honest, I don't want to believe it, basically.
Bro,
I'm in denial on your behalf, basically, because that's a lot. There's a lot of sensitivity there, but cheese is the obvious one. You haven't cut out this food though, have you, right?
I've cut out cheese and butter.
But you're not cutting out all of that stuff.
Yeah, rice is gone. But rice I was playing around with anyway, so I cut it out, then I reintroduced it. But it's gone now. Goat, fam.
Because restrictive diets, man, they are killer.
Have you tried it?
No, not when you're consciously doing it, but if you feel like you just cannot have something, that is a restrictive diet in and of itself, because you feel like I can't eat this thing versus making a choice.
I couldn't live by rice. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Rice is a basic staple.
I love rice. Caribbean household, I love rice. I'll eat rice 7 days a week. To the point where Stacey one time said to me, I'm getting sick and tired of cooking your rice every day.
Swear down.
Yeah, I love rice, man. I don't know what to do this test now.
It's mad.
I'm telling you, ignorance is bliss, man. Don't buy that apple.
Nah, I'm gonna
do it, G, because they could.
You both done it. I have to do it now. Imagine man pops up doner kebab.
Floor doner kebab.
You don't understand.
That's not even good.
Lord Donna.
The special sauce, man.
For full disclosure, we had my stag do in Newcastle, and when we were in Newcastle, the hotel wasn't far from the strip right? It wasn't far if we were sober. But it was 5 a.m. We just finished doing everything we're doing without finding bashment music properly. We had to walk 20 minutes to get back to the hotel, which is fine. Everyone got some food, walked back. I got kebab. I love kebabs, that's my thing. Got back to the hotel, and that little black welcome mat that's at like every entrance to every building, right? I dropped the kebab face down on the floor, right? But I don't know, because I was lit. My reflex is I immediately scooped it up. The whole thing is all like, bam, one go. Yeah. Went to a hotel room, sat down. I'm not walking 40 minutes for another kebab at 5 a.m. We had paintball in 4 hours. I'm not going all the way back to the strip, but and I want the kebab because I'm hungry. So I sat down. We started watching TV, and I'm just sat there picking bits of fluff and out of my kebab while still eating it, and I finished the entire thing. No shame, I'm still here, bro. No shame. My allergen test is gonna come back clean.
You're getting all sorts.
My allergen said I'm still here.
My allergen test is gonna come back clean. I'm gonna say it now, and I'm gonna have this test done by next episode, because I'm gonna say now with chest, there is nothing that's gonna be on that red list.
Wow.
0.
He's
caveat. Nothing on that red list, or nothing that I eat.
Okay.
Wow.
Because I'm not, the only thing I don't eat is Brussels sprouts, so I just don't like how they taste.
So you're,
I eat everything else.
So you're saying with chest, in the red section, everything in there will be food that you do not eat already?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the forfeit?
Do you want a big boy forfeit?
Really?
Because I will do the first big boy forfeit if necessary, but every forfeit after this has to follow suit. Not the same thing, but it has to be a big boy forfeit.
Yeah, why not?
The tail end of last year, I purchased the world's hottest chili sauce from the Orange Buffalo store, and I still have it in my fridge. I will cover an item of food of your choice, and I will back that whole piece of food, the sauce on it.
So explain cover. Cover as in fully cover?
I will get a basting brush, and if it's a chicken wing, I will dip it in the sauce, and I'll cover the whole wing with it, and I'll back the whole wing.
What about horseshoe donut?
But it does, they do it mixed, bro. We be
Okay.
Cover a donut in friggin'
Question.
You said anything about choice, and then I say it, and you're like, no.
It should be one of the items on the red list. When you say cover, when you say cover, do you mean so you can't see the item of food through the sauce?
Is that what you think is cover?
Glazed.
I was thinking more glazed.
Okay, so it's just like
I'll get them. Okay. But before I eat it, I would see if you're not happy with the amount on there, we'll cover it again.
I was thinking if you get a big bit of naan bread or something, that's a lot of sauce.
That's a huge amount.
But that's a lot of food to eat though as well.
But you can't eat a bit of naan bread.
What the stipulation? Is that what you choose? Not too big. Might not cover it.
Okay, that's all it.
With the chest, remember.
But just know that any fourth from now on, I'm going to be heavily invested in. If you don't know what I eat, so I'm not going to lie to you, man. You don't know roughly what I eat and what I don't eat, right? So I would not lie to you, man. So every item on that red list will be something that I just already don't eat.
I guarantee dairy is on that list. Ice cream or something like that.
Because I'm black.
No.
Because a lot of black people have some intolerance to dairy.
Not you though, because you don't have an intolerance to anything that you eat.
I think we can just film this bit now, like. Doing the chili run.
Alright, that's okay.
Yeah, you've written your own one with that one, I'm afraid.
Order it today.
Nah, order it Monday.
Order it Monday.
I'm going to order it Monday. I'm going to send you the screenshot of me ordering it.
We're going to make sure you send the screenshot as well. We're going to micromanage this situation.
I'll do it. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it.
What is going to happen if you see goat on that list?
Oh, bro.
And rice.
I'm still going to eat them. Because
it's either eat it or you just get the tie around here, hang it up to the curtain
and then
pole,
jump.
Oh my god!
And then jump it, man. You can't tell black man you can't have curry goat and rice. That's what I told you. They said you don't have goat and rice.
There's more to life.
There is more to life, bro. But when you go to the barbecue in the summer, Jordan, and Vibes Cartel is playing in the background, and it's 22 degrees outside in the garden, and then someone comes out with that little paper plate that you can't hold properly. You got to hold it in a curved hand because you stacked it with rice and peas, coleslaw, and what? curry.
The gravy's just leaving.
Imagine you say you make it. I'm not eating that anymore because goats are ready for me. That's what you should do, right?
You're just visioning the future that could be. So.
You're gonna live. You're gonna be sitting there with a couple of problems going, where they go.
I pray for you, man. I pray for you.